Hey everyone, I was not planning on making this video. I'm gonna need a little help through this one. I'm sure you can understand. It burns so good. Okay, so this video is coming out completely out of order of all my other videos. I have about 4 videos on deck right now that need to be edited. So, and then videos after this, you're gonna see my hair magically grow 6 inches. But I figured with all of this contagious disease going on, YouTube doesn't allow you to say the name of the virus. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say virus on YouTube. But with the contagious disease going around, I felt like I really needed to sit down and talk to you guys. Now, I am finally putting the little baby tomato seedlings in the ground in their natural habitat so that they can thrive. If you want to just skip past all the doom, gloom, and emo Dustin talk, I'll have a timestamp right here. And I'll put one on the comments too, because you could just go right to the pinned comment and click the link. It just takes you right there. Anyways, time for doom and gloom. Surgeon General yesterday released a statement where he said that things are only going to get worse from now on, and that this week is going to be the worst week we have ever experienced. I don't know if he meant in general or if he meant just with the virus or both. It was kind of unclear, but basically he was telling the governors in no uncertain terms that they all need to shut down their states. Now, if the order does come down that there needs to be a lockdown and my salon will close, I'm really freaking out, man. I mean, since I'm self-employed, I don't qualify for unemployment. So what am I supposed to do if I'm not making any money? And I do understand why there would be a need to do a national lockdown or close all non-essential businesses. You know, we do need to stop the spread of this virus. I'm just thinking about the economics of this too. But I don't know, am I alone out there in thinking that this is gonna cause like a great recession or even maybe a depression, like a real depression, like a depression we haven't seen in 30 years, since the 1930s, you know? Am I being super overdramatic? Possibly. I don't know, that speech yesterday just really freaked me out, you know? So in the meantime, I am preparing for the salon to close as best I can. I've signed up for all the food delivery services. Most of them aren't hiring, but I am working with Postmates, so I'm delivering with Postmates. So catch me at a door near you. I'm just gonna try a hustle before this lockdown comes in, because it's gonna happen. Now, as for the garden, as you know, and I don't show it on my channel a lot, but I do struggle with, I mean, I guess the word's depression, but I feel so cliche, or I don't know, I just don't like saying that. So, but that's what it is. And this garden has helped me so much. And I don't want to lose it.
Not today, Satan, not today.
So if a lockdown order comes in, I have no face-to-face contact with anyone, so why wouldn't I be able to come here to do something that is so good for me mentally and physically, and that also needs my attention pretty much daily? I don't know, what do you guys think? How are you guys feeling? How is, like, honestly, let's talk about it in the comments. Like, how is everyone handling this? How serious are you taking this? I mean, I wasn't taking it very seriously at first, but now I'm starting to get scared, honestly. Scared for my livelihood, my family, the list goes on. Well, I guess that's enough doom and gloom for one day. The media is bombarding you with it constantly. I don't want to be an added source of that. So this is really all I'm going to talk about it unless something gets really serious. I want to keep my channel really uplifting and just keep people in good spirits. And the garden is you haven't seen it yet, but the garden is planted and things are growing. So life's not all bad, you know? There is still some good in the world, and we just have to find it. I just hope all of you are safe, happy, and healthy, and let's plant some tomato seeds. This is my work briefcase. 4 different varieties of heirloom tomatoes and 2 little eggs. I gotta decide who to put the eggs under. We'll see. Okay, this is how I have my little seedlings spaced out. I don't know if that's enough room between them. I was only gonna plant 1 of each variety, but I kind of want to do 2. I don't know if that's enough room between them, but this is a learning experiment. We'll see. Because I'll probably end up taking out this cucumber and just having 1 cucumber plant that can come up this trellis, and then this little guy can come up this, unless this takes over and I could take this tomato plant out. You know, that way we have a backup, because I can always take one out if one fails. I don't think they have to be super spaced far apart because it's so dry here that humidity and rot might not get to them, but we'll see. And then I had a little bit of open space in the garden, so I planted 2 other varieties right behind us, but they seem to be doing pretty good out here in the sun. I'm excited for them to actually have real sun. I'm gonna plant the egg at the bottom on this one, which is 1 variety, and then that one over there. So they'll get a little bit of different sun, but not really, because just in case that's too close to either one. But my plan is to really focus on trellising them upwards instead of outwards. So hopefully that works out. Now the goal of planting these little guys is when you go in and go under, you want to plant them pretty high up into the stem, because all of this will grow roots and they're happier that way. So that's what we're going to be doing. I'm not going to do a time lapse, so I'll kind of show you maybe as I go. All right, stay tuned. Oh, one more thing. Right next to this tomato, there's this little guy growing. What the hell is that? Is that a pepper seed that got washed down from right up there during the rainstorms? Totally possible. So we'll see. I can't kill him yet. Poor little guy hasn't even had a chance to live. So we'll let this one grow in. We'll let that one grow in. And only the strongest will survive, I guess. Or, you know, who I pick, which will take me 3 agonizing days to decide which one lives or dies. Okay, just want to show that. Let's get planted. So, I learned this is like an Arkansas trick as far as I know. But you take an egg, and these are in very short supply, so you shouldn't even be doing this, but as far as I know, you take an egg, toss it down into the hole you're going to do, and I guess you can plant it right on top of the egg. I'm going to break it so the roots can really like get in there. Like the calcium and stuff is supposed to be really good for the plant. And then poop, put it right over. And you're done. I just want to show that little trick to you guys. We're going to do a test. We'll do it on this one, not on this one, and then that one. So 2 different strains, very close together. That'll be our little experiment. See how they do in comparison to their buds right here and down the way, and see if one grows better than the other. Because, you know, they're right next to each other, so they should grow perfectly the same, but maybe the egg will help. So we'll see. I'm only going to show you that one egg, though, because I can't keep washing my hands. I got to get this done, and get on the road and try to make some money on Postmates. That's a sentence I never thought I would ever say in my life. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but you know, I'm hustling. Okay, so all the tomato seedlings are planted. I'm so excited to see how they grow, or if they grow. But I think they will. I'm feeling hopeful. I'm sorry this video was a little crazy and all over the place. It's a crazy time. And yeah, you know the drill. Yeah, let me show you real quick and then we'll end the video. They all kind of look like that, you know? So pretty in their little natural habitat. I have a feeling they're really going to take off from here. Now that they'll get a good 6 to 8 hours of sunlight every day. I'm really excited for them. And you know, with all this crazy hoarding going on with the Voldemort virus, I mean, who knows if this harvest is going to be the only fresh fruit or vegetables we're going to have. I mean, that's being super dramatic, and I mean, it's not a zombie apocalypse, but people are acting like it is. So it makes other people panic buy, and I don't know, it's just a mess. As you can tell, it's really been on my mind. As I'm sure it's been on all of your minds too. All right, well, it feels good to film. It feels like real life is still continuing, and it makes me happy. So with that, I just want to say I love all of you. Stay happy, stay healthy, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.